Good morning. Welcome to a very special edition of Golden VCR. Happy Christmas. 5 days early. And a very joyful December to you. Today, we're going to be watching Christmas cartoons.
Alex.
Oh, no, wait.
You have to kiss me. You have to.
I can tell.
Let me fix this. This isn't coming out of the right ear for me. This is just B-roll for this stream. I was looking through old home movies to find like Christmas footage, and I found this tape. That's home movies, including Christmas 1994. And I put it in the VCR, and it started out home movies, and then it switched to an episode of Kenan and Kel. So I think I destroyed my own personal history as a child in the 90s by recording SNCC programming on this tape.
Been very good this year. I hope you like your presents.
That's
Keep up the good grades in school.
That's me. God, I did have a real speech impediment.
Piano and voice and band. Alex, I think you will do just fine in basketball.
I sounded so weird. I was always very self-conscious about
Change your
the way I sounded.
to red this year. Alex and Jennifer.
I am so glad my mom sent me to speech therapy as a kid.
Deacon, I'll see you next year, Santa. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
Anyway, good morning to you all. Perhaps you've taken a look at the Christmas collection on Golden VCR.
Oh, okay, that's my favorite.
I couldn't pronounce my S's as a boy, and my mom saved me from the merciless experience of being a kid with a lisp in the 90s.
Baseball cards.
I really didn't like speech therapy. I was really young. It was just like me and the speech therapist played Go Fish
Garfield.
so that I could practice the enunciating.
Garfield magic card.
But I feel like I enunciate pretty well nowadays.
And the little Hershey's milk chocolate.
Anyway, this is footage of children in the 90s, one of which is me opening presents.
I got these magic cards last year.
Just for a little Christmas spirit.
There's like a million of them.
I haven't watched this in a million years. Like, I've been going through home movies a lot, but it's all stuff from before I was born, so it's weird to see me as a child.
And. More money and all these other Hershey's chocolate.
So,
Alex, put it over there by that speaker so it'll be out of the way.
Here's my thing.
Oh yeah.
Is Charlie O'Brien's Idiot card good?
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
look them up. Why don't you throw the present?
this is a time I don't remember that well. This was before my parents got divorced. But like, it's a very different vibe from watching the Christmas tapes from when my brother and sister were younger. Because like at this point, what was this, 90? This was 95, yeah. So I was 6, and my brother was 10, and my sister was 12. So like, all of the Christmassy stuff was mostly for my benefit at this point.
Good deal, Alex.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, let me see those little capsule things you got. Instant space. Let me see them. Oh, how much you want me to
It's true. It's true. Christmas is for everyone, even people who don't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, thanks, Chibi. We are better. It was a very long haul with whatever we had,
All right. What is
but we're
that?
much better now.
Now let's wait till Alex finished with all his presents and then Bart can do this.
All of these pajamas that we're wearing, my mom made. That's why my brother looks like a curtain.
Another effing program because the other program whipped up.
It was very, very rare for that fireplace. It was a gas fireplace. Very, very rare for it to be burning because we lived in Alabama. There was really no reason to ever turn it on. We had central heat. It was not COVID, whatever we had.
Oh, cool. That's a cool basketball, Alex.
Leave it there.
Oh, well, look at that.
It's very bizarre indeed. It could have been the flu, what we had. It could have been the flu. It might have been RSV, although I don't know that much about RSV and how it affects people our age. From what I understand, it's not that bad for us. It could have been probably just a viral infection that was going around. Plain old cold. Ooh, a Magnadoodle.
Oh, yeah, you put that in on and you trace the guy's face and then you draw numbers. Activity cards. And ooh, a drawing pencil. Those are really cool. Okay. Those two-sided magnitudes are pretty hard to find. Yeah.
It's weird, man. It is. So when I was home recently and I've been going through these tapes and putting them online, and I was showing it to my dad, and he seemed really into it.
Oh, yes!
And it was nice to talk to him about it. Oh my God, it's the original pre-George Lucas modification Star Wars trilogy on VHS. That's probably like $500 on eBay now.
Can I open this first?
It's the one where Han shoots first.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I talking to my dad about this, and my other family members who are all like, "Oh, that Herb." Whenever I brought up the home movies, they're like, "He's always in our face with that damn camera." It made me realize how like uncommon it is to have so much footage of your childhood from the 80s and 90s. Yeah, because my dad got in on it like pretty early.
Jeffrey, you didn't get me.
He got a camcorder in 1984 and was filming all these holiday events. And it was like a new thing that people didn't know how to react to necessarily. So they're all either like really shy and like, shh, get out of here, shut up. Or they're like really excited and like, I'm in a movie. But I'm really grateful for it because now I have all this footage, except for the one Christmas that I taped over with Keenan and Kel. But now I know that we can watch some Snick bumpers together at some point. Oh, we always got summer sausage, yeah. Doesn't everyone get summer sausage for Christmas?
CD player.
Yeah, I mean we were like not, you know, we're not like 1%ers, but I had a fairly privileged upbringing. Like we were middle class.
Now he knows going to be
And swimming in 90s luxury. There's so many tapes that are just us opening presents like this.
Different. There's your.
It's like we got a lot of stuff
Coffee table.
that we then didn't use.
Can you get that knife?
Here's a boy. You don't know. The knife.
She's already got it now.
Do you know the knife's safe?
My fingernails out. Knife me, knife.
Is this a VCR? No, it's a Sony product.
Okay. Okay, Brett.
Is it a stereo?
I broke it. Help me, Bart.
Turn it upside down and let it come in.
No, it didn't have one hand.
I think it's a boombox, yeah.
See the little handles, Bart, that you broke?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
That's a 90s boombox right there. Hell yeah. Anyway, who wants to watch old cartoons?
Make sure you get all the stuff out of it, Jennifer. All the instructions.
I was looking at the Golden VCR Christmas tapes, and we have
Alex, don't
we have the Bella Bunny collection that she sent in, and then we have Christmas Comes But Once a Year, which I already had, which looks very similar. It's just a compilation of like old cartoons from the 30s and 40s.
Careful, Alex, that will break. Put it on the coffee table.
Oh, is this the Christmas where my mom was like super sick the whole time? I think that was later, but she sounds like she's not super great. And then we also have a Christmas musical presented by the Greystone Student Choir at Greystone Baptist Church in Durham. Proclaim. That's the only other Christmas tape we have that is not old cartoons. So that's that little ladder that went up the Christmas tree. So I figured it was going to be mostly Christmas cartoons, which is why I put on home movies. Also, I just felt a little nostalgic and wanted to get into the Christmas spirit. What shall we do? Marcy Cramble, thank you, Bella. Let me make a poll to see which Christmas cartoon we will be watching first.
Bart, it was a big one. Whoa!
We got Christmas Train.
Here's Daddy.
We got Jack Frost. We can watch Santa and the Three Bears if anyone wants to, but we already have. We'll see if there's something else on that tape besides that cartoon. The Christmas Train, Jack Frost, Rudolphus, the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Christmas Tree.
Look at all those cans. Ew, here's Alex.
A poll has been created. Choose our first cartoon through the power of democracy.
Here's one to Alex.
You can leave it right there by you, Alex.
Oh, I bet I know what that is. Here.
Alex, you can leave it right there by you. Thank you.
Okay, Alex. This is you. Alex, this is you all.
Watching home movies from when I was a kid is different from watching home movies when my siblings were a kid, because in the 80s, my parents were like new parents.
Okay, Bart.
And once they've had kids for
Alex.
12 years, they sound tired,
I did that every year.
Alex.
which I can understand as an empathetic adult. Ooh, Jack Frost is ahead by one. Oh, it's a tie between Jack Frost and Train. Somebody get your votes in. Get your votes in. Train or Jack Frost or Christmas Tree. It's a three-way tie between Train, Jack Frost, and Tree. What the hell?
Alex got himself. Those are all for Dad. Let Dad open them now.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick one at random.
Tag on it. Yeah, I didn't put a tag on it. So we'll know if I got
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for joining me on Home Movie Christmas Adventure. I'm going to go grab all of these tapes and we're just going to pick one. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. We have these 3 tapes. I'm going to shuffle them. It's surprisingly hard to shuffle videotapes. And whichever one comes out on the front of the stack, that's what we're going to watch first. Wait, hold on. What's everyone's favorite Christmas carol? The Grinch? I don't really know that one, the Grinch song, very well, but let's try it. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're an awful son of a bitch. You terrorize the village and you cut out all our hearts and eat them raw. I hope you die in an elaborately staged plane crash. Okay, that was my sort of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And we're starting with Jack Frost. It's been decided. Let's do it. Oh, I'm glad that helped you get in the Christmas spirit. Jack Frost. Wonderful. Jack Frost, a classic holiday favorite. No further information. And it's not rewound. How unkind. But that's fine. That just gives us time to admire the beautiful art. I love the completely different line weights and styles. Like I think they did a few drawings themselves. Is this Mr. Grinch playing the PlayStation? The Grinch has a Twitch streamer. I like how he has a PlayStation 1 DualShock controller and like an Atari cartridge. We're previewing that. We want to just rewind at full speed. I'm really loving the little mole guy over here with like the eye problems. And then we got thick, chunky snowman with the elf boy coming out behind him. And then the rabbit. The rabbit that's just tweaking? Like he really needs a fix of crystal meth? Or he's just like been in a train crash? Or he's just seen like someone murder his brother? I mean, I think they drew some crappy drawings and then they were like, I can't draw a rabbit. I've already spent 5 minutes on this, and they got some clip art. He sees you when you're sleeping. Ooh, the spirit of Christmas, the Father Winter. Jack Frost with the soulless eyes. Ooh. Thank you for those ghosts. This is a 30-minute tape. I was using the I can adjust my VCR cam focus too while we're here. I was using the tape rewinder that Toast Grandchild so generously sent in earlier, and sometimes it works really well, and sometimes you put a tape in and it just goes clunk 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 clunk, and so you have to like hit it to make it work. Ooh, that's a good Grinch. I mean, he's green, I guess. Brad, we'll see if meth is acceptable. Meth may not be acceptable. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. I love the, like, voxel vibes. Okay. Well, thank you, Brad. Anyway, the tape rewinder is great, but I was like getting concerned about what it might do to my home movies, which are priceless. Which is not something that I understood as a child when I taped over them with Keenan and Kel and Kablam episodes. But if y'all ever want to watch half an episode of Kablam, you know where to find it. It's been 20 minutes and we haven't watched a cartoon yet. Let's fix that. Clear the tape counter. Jack Frost, a classic holiday favorite. Activate, play. Oh, incidentally, if you cheer 200 bits and have ghost of whatever in your message to make a ghost now, I fixed it so it's case insensitive. You don't have to make sure that it's a lowercase ghost of. Ooh. Why is that man trying to kiss the horrible snow demon?
I've got everything frosted down there. Won't melt.
But you shouldn't be up here now. Father
Wonderful.
Winter
Thank you for that ghost, Haley.
I can't help that. Jack Frost kept whistling and that
Ooh.
snow kept falling.
We got some fun facts. The licensing for... I feel like you would, leave more exposition and musical numbers instead of just cutting all of those out and leaving the other parts. Welcome, Flora Fauna. Oh, that's amazing. That is really, really good. Thank you for that ghost, Bella Bunny. Boy, oh boy. Well, yeah. So that was my first and only time seeing that movie, and it was probably the worst possible way to experience it. Let me clear this tape.
Alex, I like this. This is pretty. Thank you.
This is turning red.
Back to the Christmas of '95 for just a moment. That's young Alex.
Mom, where's Mom? Mom.
My mom was very sick the whole Christmas
Right here.
with some sort of... Yeah, that was... She was like sick really bad with some sort of respiratory thing. I remember her talking about it later and just what a rough time that was for her.
I've been wanting these.
We're just going to check in and see if Bert got any video games. What are these? Cough drops? Underwear? Mm-hmm. Underwear. Wonderful.
Bert, this is a good brush. Bert got me a brush. It needs to be done so soon. No, it's down.
What are we watching next? Let's see. We got Jack Frost. The other two were Christmas Tree and Christmas Train, right? Oh, there is also Christmas Comes for Once a Year. Well,
Who gave you that, Bert?
the poll was a tie, so we got to do this again. Give me another Christmas Carol. What's your favorite Christmas song? No, oh. Make it a tie. Oh, it's fine, Bella. I can just overrule it at any point. I just wanted to do another random pick. Paper? I got paper. Democracy is quite often a lie. Ooh, it's construction paper.
Can you use that, Alex? Can you use that?
I did not know how to
Is it staff?
overtly express gratitude yet. Tree or train? train pulled ahead.
For Mom. Thank you, Mom. Okay, now this has
Christmas train. I do love the art on this. I like the low budget art. And then from the back, it looks like yet more Christmas cartoons from the 40s or 50s about park rangers. I guess Yogi Bear was really popular. Maybe that's why all these cartoons from that era are about bears in parks. It seems like cartoon studios in the 60s and 70s were very unimaginative and low budget and derivative. And then we have also the Christmas tree, which has more really awful art. And the only screenshots shown on the back are the same style of awful art. So maybe this one is like an original cartoon that was produced by the same people that distributed this. I don't know, man. So we're going to find out
Oh, all right.
what
Science
one of these is. Hello, Haley. How are you? Analog ghosts.
Alex VCR ghosts.
Oh my god. Haley has brought me some analog ghosts, she says. They are Alex.
Similar aesthetic.
They are very ghostly. This is me as a baby. My mom ran a sewing machine store for a living, and so she sold these like embroidery machines that you could feed your own, and software that you could like give it a JPEG and it would turn it into a stitch pattern that you could put on a shirt or whatever. And as samples, she would often do like family photos. So this was, and I think it just made her happy to look at her, her dad and her kids stitched onto fabric while she worked all day. And then Ghost. This is, I guess like, I would have been like 10 maybe?
Slightly older Alex.
Yeah. That's me around 10. Hi. I think my mom really liked this photo because it was a rare photo where I was smiling. I always refused to smile.
Hold them up side by side.
Yes. That's me.
So chunky.
Yeah, I was a very chunky boy as a baby. Thank you, Haley. Thank you. I'm glad that you have those and treasure them. Yeah, okay. So, we did have a poll. But what we're going to do is roulette these again. And if Train wins, you know that democracy matters and is saved. And if Tree wins, you know that democracy is a lie. Give me another Christmas song. Santa Baby. Oh, God. I don't... Oddly enough, we never sang Santa Baby at the Christmas concerts in choir. But I am contractually obligated to use the first thing that someone says. Santa Baby, I love it when you jiggle for me. Oh, yeah. Santa Baby, come put your presents under my tree. You know exactly what I mean. I'm going out on the town tonight. And when I come home, I want to see Santa Baby snuggle up the chimney with me. Oh, yeah. Okay. It looks like Tree won, so democracy is a lie. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for voting, and thank you, Bella, for the poll. We'll do Tree again. We'll definitely do Train after this. We've only been going for an hour, and we've watched one 30-minute horror show. Whew. Okay, well, I am excited for this one because it has the terrible cartoon art. This might be something a little different. And this one is rewound. Hooray. Whoops. The Christmas Tree Holiday Classics. Oh, Haley 92. There are 4 VHS tapes coming my way. Ooh, sing-along related tapes on the local PBS station. Thank you. I'm really excited for that. Thank you for sending those. Oop. Okay. Let's check out the Christmas tree. Once again, thank you to Bella Bunny for sending these in. Oh, Bella, Megabox 2. I'm so looking forward to receiving those tapes from you. Excellent. Yeah, I got a couple more that I'm going to go to the post office today, I think, and get the Cosmic Cereal box and the rest that have arrived. The Christmas Tree. Shall we turn this down? We shall. Music by Scott Broberg. Yeah, these are definitely not screenshots from whatever we're about to watch. Flammarion Ferreira.
Yes, there are many, many stories about this special holiday named Christmas. If you look in this book alone, you will find lots of them. Oh, yes, here we are. This is today's story. It's a delightful Christmas story. Everything happened somewhere far, far in the north in a small little town.
This sounds like maybe it was
Place in an orphanage with some children
dubbed after the fact. Oh, no, okay.
Children lived under the control of the evil.
Why did they redraw all the art? Were they, like, contractually not allowed to use the original screenshots?
To do heavy work by the wicked woman. The children never had toys, new clothes, or anything. But they had a friend. The pine tree they named Mrs. Hopewell. Yes, Hopewell, because the kids believed that the tree was magical. It somehow was going to bring them a mom and a dad to adopt and take them away from the unbearable.
It somehow was going to do this, idiot kids.
A very tricky person. She didn't really take good care of the children, but she made people think she did. For example, she had a pretty dress with bows and lace and a new pair of pants and a sweater to put on whichever child she was going to show off to the mayor. This way, every time the mayor came by,
with his sacks of cash,
taking good care of her children. But after he left a donation collected by the townspeople for the orphanage, Mrs. Mavilda would immediately take off the child's clothes and put them away in a closet for the mayor's next visit. Poor children. Once more the victims of her numerous selfish tricks. She used all that donated money in an irresponsible way. Many times the children went to bed without...
Yeah, this is some very stilted... I'm going to be honest with you, this is giving me like Stephen George college paper vibes, like the way this is written.
A couple arrives in town seeking a better life. The people in town recommended they go to the city mayor for help.
The city mayor? The mayor of the city.
A job at the lumber mill, but for a period of time, he would have to live in the boarding house without his family. The mayor also said that he would arrange for the man's wife and children to stay at the orphanage.
It's also reminding me of Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Like, John Fremont went to the mayor fast.
It's the only thing I can do for you.
This is just fine, ma'am. I can put that old mattress on the floor for the children, and we will be just fine.
Hold it! Don't think your children are going to have special treatment here.
Wonderful
They're going
ghost.
to stay with the other children and under the same rules and regulations.
I'm sorry.
Come, children. Follow me. Another thing. You have to get up at 7, prepare breakfast, feed the children at 8, then clean and wash. Don't forget dinner at 6 so the children will be in bed by 7:30. I don't want to see any children out of their beds. I repeat, no children walking around after 7:30. And you can spend some time with your children after you finish all your chores. But only half an hour and no
I love
more.
hair metal Santa skull.
Children have to sleep, you know.
Don't worry about a thing, ma'am. I will do everything you say.
The animation on this looks like those,
This is going to be your bedroom.
it just has a lot of like
Sure you have your feet clean.
80s or 90s outsourced animation vibes.
No fights of any kind. I don't want to hear anybody crying around here.
Like Zelda CDI level
You
animation.
understand? Because if you think that you're not going to be punished,
Yeah, Genesis had the same thought.
you're going to be mighty disappointed. You get the same treatment as them. Remember that.
There's a lot of exposition that we just breezed over. Like, I don't know who these children or this older girl is. I don't know why they were in the mayor's office earlier. There's the pine tree named Mrs. Hopewell. Ah!
Wanna hold my teddy bear? No, Lily.
Oh, voice acting by the nods.
No.
The nods in unison.
Santa will bring you one for him at Christmas.
The voice acting by actual children who are not voice acted back, like trained at all in voice acting.
Oh, there you are.
Mommy, come here and see Mrs. Hopewell.
Oh, the delivery on some of these lines
Where is she? I can't
by the
see
children is really bad, but adorable because they're just
Where?
cute kids.
her. Why are you guys giggling?
Mrs. Hopewell is a tree. That tree. She takes care of us. When I'm scared, I think about her branches like I'm holding me. Then it makes me feel better. I wish I could read so I could read her a story from this old book that I found. I know she'd like it. I wish she could read stories to me. Someday, Mrs. Hopewell is
So all of these children are
take Licorice and us to a happy home.
Licorice? Now who's Licorice? A dog? I didn't know we had a dog.
Don't say that loud, Mommy. Mrs. Mavilda doesn't like him in here.
Oops. Well, children, if Mrs. Mavilda doesn't want him in here, we shouldn't have him in here.
I knew we should have never shown him to your mother. Adults are always the same. Always ruining everything. Poor Licorice. You better go outside. Cold out there. He's gonna catch a cold.
this
All
is
right,
bizarre.
all right. He can stay. I just have to
These children are like
know anything about you, big fella.
collectively traumatized in a very serious way. And part of the way that they've learned to cope is to smile and nod in unison and come up with elaborate rituals and lore about the tree.
So the day went by, and they spent more time.
Yeah, they're like collectively hallucinating. I do love how it's really bizarre how when they like do a pan shot that's like zooming in, you can see the eyes are animated as a separate element and they're like jiggling around on her face.
She seems to be a fine woman.
Judy learned about how important that tree was for the children. The children had never been so happy. They really
I'm curious about the production of this because
towards Judy and a relationship
it's low budget to begin with, clearly.
love. And Mrs.
And I'm wondering if it was like,
receiving
you know,
donations from
an
the
Italian cartoon or something that was...
The money was destined to pursuits other than bettering the lives.
Because it seems clearly like they're mangling this and compressing it and doing their own narration and like writing
Mavilda, as usual, uses the money for her personal pleasure.
to play poker with all the local farmers.
So our story continues. Time goes by. Soon autumn came. Then the winter. Then Christmas time arrived.
This is a great lesson in like show don't tell in writing. You don't need to say time goes by so that people know that time has been passing. You're already indicating visually that time is going by.
Mrs. Mavilda, I have good news.
This year I've collected more money for the children's Christmas. I've got enough money here to get the children new clothes. And still some left for their Christmas presents. Here you go, Mrs. Mavilda. Here's the 2 bags. One for the clothes, one for the presents. I'm glad those poor little things aren't going to have to spend another winter in patches and rags. By the way,
Here's the 2 bags.
Oh, Mrs. Kindle. Good that you're here. I just gave Mrs. Mavilda the money there so she can buy new clothes.
Why more Bitcoin AI?
Christmas.
Shut up.
I've been noticing that the children have become very fond of you. So I think you'd be the right person for me to ask.
A woman selling Christmas.
Mind helping Mrs. Mavilda pick out some nice clothes for the children? You know what they might like. What do you say?
Yeah, the lack of pauses.
More than honored, Mr. Mayor.
Good. I gotta be going now. Good day, ladies.
Yeah, I think, like, the dog looked very familiar
Been very kind.
as well.
Mention it.
I've got to tell the children the good news.
Frank? Mavilda, do you feel lucky tonight? Good, darling, because we're going to have a game tonight. Come over at 8 o'clock.
I just need you to kill this woman
I'll see you later then.
so she won't spill the beans
We're
about
all
my
going to
embezzlement.
have new clothes, but remember, you should thank Mr. Mayor for it. Oh, maybe if there's some money left over, I can convince Mrs. Mavilda to buy some red velvet. That way I can make some Christmas stockings to hang on the fireplace.
Red velvet for stockings? What's that?
Don't you know about Christmas stockings that you hang on the fireplace for Santa Claus to fill? You don't? Which one of you knows about Christmas?
I do. I don't.
I know you do, Pappy. Christmas, well, let me tell you
Her eyes
about
keep
it.
changing size.
This is a pretty and happy time of the year. A time when people get together. Friends with friends, children with their parents and grandparents, all together. People go out and buy their Christmas tree.
Christmas tree? What's that? It's a tree that's like Mrs. Hopewell. Like her?
Yes, just like her, but not as tall because we have to place it in the living room. I guess you've never seen a Christmas tree before.
Let's roll, kids. I'm feeling lucky tonight.
He's not anybody's grandpa. Maybe he is a grandpa, all right.
So far, these tapes are very tangentially Christmassy.
Why? Because he has special reindeer to put, and each one has his own special name.
That's right.
That's the take. We got it.
You know, Santa lets every good boy and girl make a wish for Christmas.
What a hangover. Oh, no. She's here.
Flammarion Ferreira.
We're shopping with Judy for some clothes for those orphans. And I lost the money. What should I tell her? I don't have to explain anything to her. Come in.
I'm ready, Mrs. Mavilda.
We're not going to go shopping anymore.
What? Why not?
Because I said so.
But, Mrs. Mavilda, I don't understand. The children are waiting for their new clothes. I already told them.
There is nothing for you to understand. Just go back to work. Wait, I hear the children playing now. Are they outside? I want to tell you something, and you better listen. I don't want the children playing outside anymore. You better make sure of that.
Because you don't want the mayor to see them without new clothes.
How can you dare to... All right! Now you know. And now that you know, you better make sure you don't tell him a thing, or you and your children are out in the cold. Now you go get those children back inside. And don't forget to tell them the good news about the clothes.
What are you going to do with the money?
The money is gone. Now, just get out of here. You give me a headache.
Children, I know this is going to upset you, but I must tell you something. You know
They're all smiling.
we promised you?
Are we going to get a frown in unison?
I'm not going to be getting them. I know, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have something else to say. You're not going to be allowed to play outside anymore unless Mrs. Mavilda says so.
Why? That's not fair, Mrs. Kindle.
Mrs. Hopewell isn't going to understand that. She's going to think we don't like her anymore.
She needs a blood sacrifice to be sated.
For me, I know how you feel. The only thing I can say is that it's not my idea.
I know who's really doing this. It's not Mrs. Kindle. Who? Mrs.
Matilda.
Judy can be really big trouble for me. She's starting to know too much. If one wrong word slips out of her mouth, the mayor will find things out. I have to get that woman out of here. She's changing everything around here. I gotta get rid of her.
Scheming in bed in her scheming gown and scheming cap. Ah!
Bad one. Yeah! I'll make her into a thief, just like I did with the girl that worked with me before. It worked beautifully. But this time, I'd better change it just a little. Let me call Mel for some help with this. Mel, I have a job for you.
What do you want?
Well, I have this girl who's working for me now. Mel, I gotta do something to get her out of here before it's too late. I told her that you have a package for me. I'm sending her over to pick it up.
Yeah, this is
Have anything to give. Don't you
quite a trip with
understand
these
that it's only a
this
pretext?
voice acting.
Shut up and listen and do as I say.
Everyone just
I want you to place something valuable in her
talking nonstop, constantly announcing the things that they're going to do.
difficult for you with your fast fingers, should it, Mel? Oh, come on, Mel. Now listen carefully. Make a package. I'm going to tell her you'll have one ready to pick up. Anything. Put anything you want inside. We have to make everything look real so she won't be suspicious.
After that, what should I do?
Wait for an hour and then call the police. Right. When you accuse her of stealing, the police will go after her. Stop her and search the car. They'll find the missing item in her possession and bingo!
God,
they'll arrest her.
There's like 30 seconds of unique animation in this 30-minute video.
When he hears that his favorite lady is a thief, well, he'll just flip. She'll automatically be thrown out of the house. That tree is still gonna cause me a lot of trouble. As long as it's there.
Not Mrs.
I
Hopewell.
want to be playing out there. Especially with what that woman has built around it. I gotta get rid of it also. That's what I'm going to do next. Mel, how soon could you come over and chop this tree down? Good! We'll see you after Christmas then. Soon I'll have those children back under my roof, just like before. And a warm fire in my room with plenty of new wood.
I have to tell Mrs. Kendall.
Here's the address that you have to go to. Look for Mr. Mel Miller. He has everything waiting for you there. Please don't forget to thank him.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. Let me say goodbye to the children.
No, no, no. There's no time for that. You must go now.
Ooh, that little head swivel with the hair moving around, that was half of their animation budget right now.
Not now. She has to go.
Can you tell me when I get back?
No, I gotta tell you now.
She doesn't have the time now. Whatever it is, just tell me.
Yes, tell Mrs. Mavilda. She can help you.
And that's what she said. She's going to do it.
Poor Mommy. What are we going to do, Pappy? Mrs. Kendall's really in trouble. And there's nothing we can do to stop that mean witch.
So, that's what you think of me. I'll teach you how to stay behind doors listening to other people's conversations. Go to bed, right now.
You can't do that to my mother. You can't.
Shut up and do as I say.
But I'm hungry. We didn't have any dinner.
Listen here, you rascals. From now on, things are going to be different around here. You've been spoiled with that woman. But the good times are all over for you. No more Mrs. Kendall here, Mrs. Kendall there. I don't want to hear her name around here anymore.
She's so cartoonishly evil.
You too. I'll make sure you get out of here, too. Oh, yeah.
I
forgot.
That shot was very Zelda CDI.
Friend out there. Come on, tell me. I want to know your friend's name.
Why do you want to know if you're going to cut Mrs. Hopewell down?
This is a bizarre image.
See, the little big mouth has already told you. I'm cutting her down for firewood.
Poor Mrs. Hopewell.
The warden, this and corruption.
Without doing something, what can we do? It's gonna be a pretty lonely Christmas. I wish that my Christmas wish could be changed. Santa, if you are listening, I want to change my wish. I don't have to get a new one for my teddy bear. Santa, I wish somehow you could save Mrs. Hopewell. What are you doing? I'm changing my Christmas wish. I'm asking Santa.
I'm praying to our omnipotent God, Santa.
When you really, really wish hard, your wish can come true.
Welcome, Chaz.
Says
to look up in the stars because they are the messengers of Christmas wishes.
Is that true? Can I change my wish?
We're watching low-budget
All I need is a wish to save Mrs. Hopewell.
Christmas cartoons.
I think it's too late for our wishes to be changed.
You mean you don't think our star is going to make it on time?
Yes.
They're now deliberating about the nature of Christmas wishes.
One of us goes to him.
But where are we and where is his house? Look here in my book. It shows that we're not far from his house. We can do it.
Where is his house?
Right here at the North Pole. But I don't know where the North Pole is. Do you?
I don't. I don't either. Neither do I.
The voice acting is very, very stilted, and it's not just the children.
Right out there, we can attach a rope to Licorice to pull it. Then we just let him go, and he'll take us to the North Pole himself.
It's our only chance.
Mrs. Melville's coming. She's gonna catch us out of bed.
Pappy, you gotta go now.
What? Go where?
To get help from Santa Claus.
Why me?
Why? No time for questions.
Licorice is still here.
Quick, Licorice, under the bed.
I could almost swear I heard that dog barking here. Oh, if I catch that dog in here, these kids will be really sorry.
Move your tail, buddy.
Come on, old pal. Okay, I'm ready. I got some blankets for me and Licorice. Let's go, boy.
Good luck, Pappy.
Yeah, the dog looks very familiar. I'm curious if the dog animation is all recycled from another production.
We got a bad accident here, ma'am. You're not going to be able to get through.
But I must get through. I have...
I'm sorry, but you got to turn around and go back. Merry Christmas, ma'am.
Merry Christmas.
I guess this is set in like 1920. I had no previous indication of this other than the mayor's sideburns.
Who's that? Who's in there?
You? It's me, Pappy. Don't be mad, Pappy. I just had to come. We can look after each other. Santa will listen to me. And besides, I brought the food. Look!
How did you get that?
I just went to the kitchen.
And Mrs. Mavilda didn't catch you?
Not when you go through the window.
But you shouldn't have come, Lily. Mrs. Mavilda's gonna find out. When there's more than one kid gone, it's harder to hide it.
I'm sorry, Pappy. I couldn't have my brother come alone.
I guess you're right. It's better being with someone when it's a long way. Let's go, Licorice. Look, Lily. Look at that sign. North Pole ahead.
I guess we're on the right track, Pappy.
Let's go, Licorice.
We gotta have a bear. This is pretty horrifying. Is the dog in the back? What's going on?
Lily, what are we gonna do?
Oh my god, that poor dog.
Help me, Pappy, help me.
Lily, quick, take my hand.
This cartoon has everything. Oh good, the dog killed the bear. Oh, we cut away before the gory flesh explosion at the bottom of the canyon. Tisk tisk.
I can't find her.
Oh, Lily's dead too?
What should we do? Lily! Lily! Where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you
Oh, it's so good to be back home. I missed you all so much. Where's Lily and Pappy? What's the matter? Are you hiding something?
Pappy and Lily aren't here.
Where are they?
Lily, Pappy, and Licorice went to the North Pole. They have to find Santa Claus before he leaves for Christmas. He has to help us save Mrs. Hopewell.
I don't understand.
Mrs. Mavilda wants to cut down Mrs. Hopewell. Be careful, Mrs. Kindle. Mrs. Mavilda's planning something mean to get you out of here. I don't want you or Lily or Pappy to go.
I must talk to Mrs. Mavilda.
Mrs. Mavilda is furious.
You are the responsible one for all of this.
Oh,
If you
Mrs.
hadn't put so
Mavilda.
much junk into their minds, they wouldn't be causing me trouble.
Help me find them, please.
Help you? How can you dare ask me for help?
How can you dare?
If the mayor finds out about this, I'm really in trouble.
How can you dare?
I'm gonna lose my job. You have caused enough trouble. I'm sick and tired of your children in that tree. Pack your things right now. You're fired. I don't want to see your face another minute. Get out!
Yeah, the screaming on "You're fired." Quite the delivery.
Get back into that house at once, or I'll thrash you one by one.
Please, mister, don't cut Mrs. Hopewell.
I'm sorry, children, but
Yeah.
I have to do this job.
Okay.
Her only leverage was that she would fire her if she told the mayor. So now she can just tell the mayor, like,
Does it? Come, children.
What do you think
are they chaining themselves to the tree? Yeah, Mrs. Hopewell.
Mrs. Hopewell until we talk to the mayor.
Get away from that tree right now. Frank, turn on that machine and do the job.
Cut him in half.
They're surrounding the tree.
Do as I say. Those fools will move away. Show them the song.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Mr. Mayor, we're so glad to see you. You couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, the mayor?
Turn that thing off. I can't hear a thing.
I just want you to know that this wasn't my idea, Mr. Mayor.
What are you talking about? Can someone explain to me why all of you are out in the middle of this snow on Christmas Eve?
Mommy!
Lily's dead.
But where's Lily? Where is she?
She's gone, Mommy.
Oh, God, what do you mean? Ray.
Ray?
Tell me, son, what happened to Lily?
Oh, right. She had a husband who was working in the mill, but that part got cut out of the tape.
All the way down, and I couldn't find her anymore.
Jeez, this is...
James, hurry! Tell the sheriff.
This cartoon is dark in multiple ways.
We must find the little girl. Tell me, child, why did you do a crazy thing like that?
I'm sorry, Mr.
She's with Santa now.
We had to do something before Mrs. Mavilda cut down Mrs. Hopewell. She's gonna have Mrs. Mavilda so mean.
Wait a second, one at a time. Why don't you explain all this to me, Mrs. Kindle?
When the children discovered that Mrs. Mavilda was going to cut down their friend, why, they had to think of something. Mrs. Hopewell is everything to them. Their playground, their companion.
Wait a minute, hold it. What happened with the money that I've been donating? Why didn't Mavilda buy toys for them? And look at them. They look like they haven't had new clothes in years. What if the inspector were to come?
Well, Mr. Mayor, I think Mrs. Mavilda is the only one that can explain it to you.
Yeah, how did this guy get to be the mayor?
tell her not to cut Mrs. Hopewell.
Don't worry about that, little one. Your tree, Mrs. Hopewell is going to be all right.
That's what you think, children.
Oh no, she's unhinged.
Stand back, you fool.
Oh, no.
What?
I don't know. She got struck by lightning.
What? Hold on. We had a ghost on top of that. We gotta see that again. Santa Claus smote her with lightning from heaven? What the hell?
Children.
Seize that woman.
Stand back, you fool.
Oh, no.
I don't know. She got struck by lightning.
Oh my god. It's Santa. Santa Zeus.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And Santa's gonna bring the little girl back to life too. What a perfect time for the tape to completely lose tracking.
Oh, Lily, I'm so glad to see you.
I missed all of you, Mommy.
He missed you, too.
Look! Teddy's got a new arm.
Oh, this is so wonderful. Oh my god, the Santa wink.
Look, Santa's leaving.
Peace be with you all.
Bye, Santa.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I don't like how pitch shifted his voice is. The end. Santa is firebombing the town. Wow, okay. That's getting clipped. Boy, that ended abruptly and wonderfully. Amazing. I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say. Okay, sorry. I have ooh, Zeus Santa. Okay, I had to make a clip of that. You know what? No. I did not fully process that. Santa rains gifts down on the town. When you watch it in reverse, Santa just takes all the gifts back. This is important.
Stand back, you fool.
Oh, no.
Okay, she's gonna cut down the tree. Santa kills her. She flew like 40 feet backwards from that lightning strike.
Struck by lightning.
Is she dead? Do we see her again?
Ho, ho, ho. Merry
Santa's so happy about just having dispensed justice upon the town. So Santa blesses Mrs. Hopewell with bubbles and lights. I'm pausing it. Okay, let's go slow motion. Frame by frame. That probably will not help with the tracking. So let's just play. Okay, so Santa rescued Lily.
So glad to see you.
I missed all
Santa magically heals the teddy bear arm. Santa wink is very cursed.
Peace be with you all.
And with your spirit. Santa throws a fucking magic missile at the children and gives them new clothes. I'm glad Mrs. Mavilda is dead. What a great ending. Oof. Yeah, you can pause. It depends on the VCR. Some of them, it's wigglier than others. Some of them have like frame buffers built in. But this one pauses and can go slow motion. It's just playing it back slower. I think it just keeps the tape paused and then the head is continually spinning across the same frame. Yeah, wow, that was something. That was really something else. I'm speechless. You know what? I got to take a break after that. When I was growing up, going to Catholic school and Catholic mass, it was peace be with you, or the Lord be with you, and also with you. But in the late 2000s, during the reign of Pope Benedict, who was like a traditionalist, the American Catholic Church changed the translation of the Mass to make it, they made it more in line with the original Latin, like more of a literal translation. And in the Latin Mass, it's et cum spiritum tuum, and with your spirit. So they changed it to and with your spirit. And as like a lapsed Catholic who was occasionally around that time, like, visiting home and going to Mass with my mom, it was just so ingrained. It's so ingrained in you from like, years and years and growing up in Catholic school and going to church that you say, and also with you. And so every time the priest said, peace be with you, I would, everyone around me would say, and with your spirit. And I would say, and also. So that's how and then you could look around the room, around the church, and see who else had said the wrong thing. And then you know, you don't go to Mass very much either. So we have the Christmas train still. And, boy, oh boy. We have the Christmas train, and we have... Oh yeah, forgive us our debts, forgive us our trespasses. We also have Christmas Comes But Once a Year, which is similar to this tape, and a Christmas musical. Or we can watch Christmas Train next. But right now, I think I'm just going to roll ads alongside home movie footage of me as a boy. If you're a subscriber, you can keep watching my treasured family memories that I'm not putting out publicly on the internet for some reason. And maybe there will be a N64 game in there.
He did.
Okay, I'm running ads, and I will be right back with more Christmas classics on Golden VCR.
Mom and Dad. Read the tag first. Oh my gosh. It's a calendar. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Oh, lay Jennifer on the package before you open it. Your mom and dad. What's it say? To Jen from mom and dad.
Oh boy, more bedtime stories out.
Good boy. I got briefs too, Bert. You're so To Jen from mom and dad. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. Oh, look. Thank you, Mom and Dad. This is awesome. Okay, I think
What is it?
presents. Let me.
What is that, Jennifer?
This is to you, Bert. It's a manicure thingy. Like, it's a hair dryer and everything. I need a nail dryer. Yes, Mom!
Who gave you that?
Alex.
Aw.
Now, where's my present to you? Did you open it? What was it? Oh my gosh. Well, just give it to me.
You forgot to wrap it?
I know. I'm sorry, Bert. I thought that. Okay, this is to Jim from Mom and Dad. Oh, it's such a pretty
We already had this Bolton, and we already had it. Who's that from?
Oh, this is so nice. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Oh, you got the Mortimer Mooner book. Alex talking to me. Have you ever seen that book? Mortimer Mooner makes lunch.
Where's my slinky?
Oh, someone right here.
He didn't sit on it, Bird. I'll be very angry if he did not. Very like, I didn't sit. Trust me, I know. I sat on it. Alex, your gifts are really nice. Thank you a lot. Have you opened what I gave you?
Calvin and Hogg's 10th anniversary book.
All right.
You have to share that with me. I like this one.
Yeah, try it on.
Huh? 22.
Bert, where'd my slinky go? I want it.
Well, there's something you need, Alex.
What?
There's something you need.
I got that book too. What? Cool.
Now you better look.
Return the home run. Don't look at my birds.
Okay, well, I don't care about your breeds, Bert.
That was your book, Bert.
Well, I've got one right here. It's another present under the tree.
Hi there. Y'all have been having Catholicism chat without me. Oh, is there more underwear? I was going to ask if I missed any gifts.
Who's that from?
So, in the spirit of Christmas, and I guess the spirit of seeing myself as a 6-year-old, I got some Christmas crunch with fun holiday shapes.
Alex got what?
This isn't like a stream thing. I'm just hungry.
Mommy, Daddy.
Okay.
It's breakable. I'll film you.
It's I haven't had Christmas or Captain Crunch in a long time,
Dad opening his present for you.
and this just looks like the Crunch Berry cereal with holiday shapes.
Hey, I need to
Oh, that's the crunch.
Okay, that's good. Stop.
That is real crunchy. I gotta mute.
Turn it around.
This is extremely sweet.
Show it to the camera. Okie dokie.
Hey, Bert.
Bert, you gotta zoom in, man. Bert, you left the camera on the floor, buddy. Come on.
Okay, Bert. Close your eyes. Hold your hands out.
How long are we just gonna stay on the floor because my brother put the camera down? Cinematography by Bert.
I got my shrunken head.
8-year-old Bert. Or I guess he was 10.
Bling. 1, action.
Sleigh bells ring.
Oh, my sister would kill me if she saw this.
Snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight.
I should, out of respect.
Wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird.
She was such a theater kid, yes.
Comes the new bird.
Oh, that's like a NES VCR. I love it.
Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we will build a snowman.
I'm pretty sure this goes on.
Pretend that he is part by the fire. To face unafraid the plans that we've made. Walking in a winter
Yeah, she was taking voice lessons at this age.
meadow we will build a snowman.
I had to go to all her voice recitals as a kid.
By the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we've made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter
I have a pile of, in all the home movies and stuff, I also have piles of like my sister's like voice audition tapes and things that she would be really horrified to see. Oh, it's Tiny Alex again. I don't know what's going on here. We're just doing a Brady Bunch thing or something. Why is it Christmas again? Okay, that was Christmas. Nope. More. Oh, this is Christmas '96. Okay.
Bee Gees? He got Bee Gees?
Okay, well we don't need to watch any more of that. Yeah, this is this tape just has all these old tapes from the 80s of my brother and sister are like every family event, every birthday, everything on the tape. And this tape is just like Christmas '95, Christmas '96, and then a bunch of blank tape. And again, I don't blame my parents for that. They already had years of memories encoded on VHS, and had been parents for a long time, and had 3 kids to juggle and a lot going on in their lives. It's just funny how, really, truly, every child in your family gets a different experience. Okay. But it does make me all the sadder that I taped over this with Keenan and Kel. No, wait. I taped over this with Keenan and Kel. But who knows? Maybe it's the lost episode of Keenan and Kel. Do y'all want to watch Christmas Train? Or do you want to take a slight break and see what the Christmas musical is all about? We absolutely do not have to watch the entirety of the Christmas musical. Okay. Let's poll. I'm gonna make a poll. Christmas, more bad cartoon. New bad musical. There is a poll. And this Captain Crunch is getting very soggy. It's looking like Christmas Train is going to be it. Excuse me while I eat all this soggy cereal. Okay, the people have spoken. We want more bad cartoon. But. Great ghost. Thank you. 600 bits from Jace Book. Fun fact, Christmas Train is just Thomas the Train Engine, but with a Santa hat. Thanks, Jace Book. So, but yeah, I had a in high school the choir director. He was really great. He was a really great choir director. He got really touchy with the boys in a way that I didn't like, but like he would come over while you were singing and like be like, "Oh," and point at your sheet music and put his like hand around you and touch your ass a little bit. But he was a great choir director. Like he was really good at directing a choir and the musical aspects of it. Anyway, every time he said "but," like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," but every time he said the word "but," he would emphasize it and point to his ass. Oh my God, we got gift subs. Howdy doody. Bella Bunny gave out 5 gift subs. Why, thank you so much. Look at all these new subscribers. Amazing. Thank you for that. So, the poll, democracy is, of course, working as intended. You said you wanted more bad cartoons. But is it going to be Christmas Train or Christmas Comes But Once a Year? There will be no poll. Give me another Christmas song. It could be Christmas Shoes. Oh no. I also don't know this one very well. But it does have to be the... I was standing in a line at the old department store. I said, "Please, sir, can I buy this drill for my dad?" Suddenly there came a boy, a little orphan child once more. He had ragged shoes and a rag upon his head. Everybody looked at him and said, "Get the hell out of this line, rag boy." But I smiled at him 'cause I'm the narrator and I'm the only good person in this story. He came up to the front of the line, pulled the coins out of his little rag purse, and then he broke into a pleasant song. He said, "Who can I buy these shoes for my mama, please? She's got no feet, and I think they'd look good on her stumps. The doctor says she's gonna die, 'cause she keeps injecting colloidal silver into her veins, and she doesn't believe in vaccinations. Merry Christmas to all with the shoes." Okay, we're doing Christmas Train. Christmas Train 1. Sorry, that song, like, there's a real build-up to when the actual song starts. And I could not remember many of the details. But I hope that's, like all these other wonderful carols, gotten you into the Christmas spirit. We're watching Christmas Train. It is the Christmas Train. It is rewound. Haley 92. Such beautiful Christmas shoes. boots with the fur, Christmas with the shoes. Okay. Let's watch Christmas Train. This one has some pretty adorable, like, cute furry characters. A little bear and a little fox. And apparently these are the low-budget video distributors' interpretations of the actual characters. And there's park rangers. Maybe it's an officially licensed Yogi Bear Christmas special, or maybe national parks were just really popular in cartoons back then. Okay. That took a lot out of me. Let's watch The Christmas Train. Now that's what I call golden VCR. Thank you, Jay Spook. It's got the 80s background and everything. Beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's going to be time right now for The Christmas Train. Once again, thank you to Bella Bunny. Here we go. Choo-choo. It's time for The Christmas Train. It's time for me to eat the last remaining soggy bits of cereal from this.
The Christmas tree train is coming, bringing trees for all the kids. Oh, the little Puffadeli shakes a lot like jelly.
A Bill Hutton Tony Love film. I've turned it up all the way I can. We'll see if the actual dialogue needs boosting, or if this song is just quiet.
My mountains are beautiful this time of year. The late autumn breeze piles
Okay,
up.
I'm going to boost this slightly.
Patches of snow are on the ground. And the happy whistle of the Christmas tree train reminds me that Christmas is coming. You say you never heard of the Christmas tree train? Well, my forest is where all the best Christmas trees are grown, you see. And that old train brings the lumberjacks who cut the trees that wind up in your living rooms each Christmas. Well, you didn't think they grew in the city, now did you? I never rode on that old rattler.
Is this your dad, Haley?
My friends did, just last year about this time. And, well, that turned out to be some train ride, let me tell you. On second thought, let them tell you. It's their story.
I don't know why cereal milk is like a popular flavor of ice cream or whatever. I guess that was a fad a few years back. It's probably not anymore.
And that's his little pal, Rusty. Oh, and the Ranger? Yeah, that's me, Ranger Jones. But most folks just call me Jonesy.
Is he leaving on that train, Rusty? No, and I'm not going to tell you. You've got to see it to believe it.
Oh, Rusty, don't get between a mama bear and her cubs.
Reindeer is here. Oh, lots of snow on the ridge, Bridget. Mama, can I go over to the Ranger's cabin with Rusty? Well, all right, but...
In my headcanon, the bear and the fox are already an adorable lesbian couple.
30 minutes. Gee, thanks, Mom. We won't be long.
Oh, excuse me, Rosie. I guess it's getting close to hibernation time. Sounds like Abner's hibernating already.
Terrific. I've got a whole winter of that buzzsaw to look forward to. Bridget, you've got to do something about Abner's snoring.
Now, George, nobody complains when you snore.
Yeah, well, I don't snore for 3 months like he does.
Ooh, the Christmas train.
Abner, wake up. It's time to go to bed.
Oh, gosh. Is it spring already?
I think I need to have the mod view pulled up right now. Y'all be good.
See, Buttons? Isn't that nifty?
Well, if it isn't Buttons, I'd have thought you'd be sleeping by now.
Gee, Willikers, what are all the lights for, Mr. Jones? Yeah, I thought the lights were just for the inside of the cabin.
Those are Christmas lights. I always put them up this time of year so Santa Claus can find me.
Who is Sandy Claus? Yeah, sounds like
This is just Santa and the Three Bears slightly tweaked.
Santa Claus is a jolly little man who lives at the North Pole, and he brings people presents once every year, you see.
presents. What are presents?
Christmas Tree Farm, Alex's version. Thank you. This is the same story. It's just Park Ranger teaches young animals about Christmas.
Rocking horse for Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Go!
And for Jennifer, an old-fashioned Jack-in-the-Box. Here, push the red button. Hey, don't be scared. It's only a toy. Buttons? Rusty? I didn't mean to scare you. Buttons! Rusty! Come back, guys!
Is that thing following us? I don't think so. We better get started for home. Let's go. No, wait. I'm too tired to move right now. On second thought, let's run first. My feet won't move.
This escalated quickly. Yeah. Suddenly Blizzard and Mountain Lion.
Oh, where are those children?
Oh, I just hope they're smart enough to stay at the Ranger's cabin till the storm blows over.
Oh, knock it off, Abner.
That was pretty stupid. Me running into a garbage can. Well, that was a stupid place to leave a garbage can.
Don't call yourself stupid.
Hey, are you all right? Boy, what a ride.
Wake up.
When I was home in Birmingham visiting my, hanging out with my sister and 2-year-old nephew, he had just learned the word stupid, and so he kept walking around, and occasionally he'd fall over and do something and silly and be like, "I'm stupid,"
They were headed for the Ranger's cabin.
and I would be like, "You're not stupid.
If they ever got
Don't call yourself stupid."
Well, I guess I'm too late for supper.
You're just being silly. That doesn't make you stupid.
Keep my mind off of being lost.
Just one more tree that I'm heading for the barn, Jack.
Must be a farmer. Come on. Yippee! He'll know the way to the Ranger's cabin.
At least this has better animation than the orphanage one.
I thought we were goners there for a minute. Yeah, what was that noisy thing? Uh-oh, we're moving. This whole bunch of trees is moving.
Keep her going, Jack. That away.
That man is moving the tree. Wow, what a strong guy.
Okay, Jack, put him in number 10. That's your last load. Okay, take her away.
Rusty, I think we've been locked in a cage.
Yeah, we'll see. Santa and the Three Bears got cut out of the YouTube VOD, so we'll see what happens with all of these Christmas cartoons.
In a moment, the president will be throwing the switch on our national Christmas tree, and isn't that beautiful?
Coming.
Hail to the chief.
Who on earth could that be at this hour?
Ranger, it's George and Abner.
I love the frame photo of his dad.
Fellas, come on in. I guess the children told you about their Christmas
So they
decorations.
were here.
Well, yeah. You mean they didn't?
Well, they didn't come home, Jonesy.
Did they say anything about where they were going?
No. They just ran off sudden-like. You see, I was showing them this Jack-in-the-Box.
Come on, Jonesy. We gotta find those kids before they get lost.
What about Abner?
I'm afraid he's just gonna hibernate on your couch.
Rusty, I don't mind telling you, I'm scared. Don't worry, Buttons. Remember, I'm a fox. We're supposed to be pretty smart about getting out of messes like this.
Ooh.
What was that? Somebody said who? Who's that? Who said that? Who?
That's me, that's who.
An owl! How did you get in here?
I thought I was flying into a barn, but it turned out to be a boxcar.
I thought we were in a cave. Yeah. What's a boxcar?
It's just a big box on wheels. Every freight train pulls boxcars.
Oh, good. They're in the titular Christmas train now.
This one's full of Christmas trees. I figure we're heading for the big city.
Gosh, I never thought I'd get to the big city. What's it like there?
Take it from me, kids. It's a real jungle. The big city's a crazy forest of buildings, and cars, and people.
Heck, we ought to be right at home in a forest. Speaking of home. Oh.
No, Jonesy, those children know better than to tip over a litter can.
So Buttons and Rusty are taking the Christmas train to the city.
Uh-oh. Looky here. Those are fox prints running down the slope.
They're Rusty's paw prints, all right, but what happened to Buttons?
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Jeepers. He must have been running awful fast.
Don't worry. Santa will bring them back and just strike the park ranger with lightning as a blood sacrifice.
You know, for two wild animals, you two sure scare easy.
That's amazing. That train went right through us.
Buttons! Rusty!
They wouldn't have taken the train, would they?
It's just possible. Come on, let's get to a telephone.
The ranger kind of looks like Inspector Gadget a little bit.
And they scream and holler at each other and push and shove. So whatever you do, stay away from humans, especially the ones driving automobiles.
Gee, and they call us wild animals.
Switching yards. What? I can hardly hear ya. Has the Christmas...
Do you mean Santa and the Three Bears Pizza Party? It's very. It started out very thematically similar, but it's going some very different places.
What? Throwaways? Speak up. A bear and a fox? Are you serious? Oh, just little cubs.
Stay away from humans at all costs.
Now remember, you two. The minute they open the door, you follow me.
Okay, but how are you going to know which train is going back home?
See that train way over there? Its engine is pointing in the direction we want to go.
I think in Santa and the Three Bears there was a
Get ready.
Charlie,
a single mother, and in this one we get a possible lesbian couple that lives in a foursome. There's no evidence that it's not.
I don't see any jungle out there. There aren't even any trees.
What are they?
Goodbye, Mr. Owl. Buttons, I wonder if we'll ever find our way back home. Rusty, what do we do now?
Is this Chicago? Are they going to the stockyards?
We'll just have to walk home. That looks like the only trail. Let's get going. Did you ever see such tall cabins? Jeepers.
I love the 60s light music behind them.
Must be some kind of city animal. Maybe if we could find him, he'd tell us how to get home. Hey, that man kind of looks like Jonesy. I'll bet he knows the way to our forest. Say, mister, could you... That was a close one. Thanks, Rusty. I guess city people don't like rivers. Hiding it away like this. Maybe
I just love how little actual Christmas we've gotten.
Let's get out of here.
There was a brief moment of Santa Claus, and he killed someone. And the rest of it is like sewer adventure. It's really great.
He forgot to put out his campfire. Ugh. He's not too good about littering either. City people sure are very friendly. I'm getting awful hungry, Rusty. Do you think they'd mind if we joined them for breakfast? Come on. Maybe they can tell us how to get
Yeah,
home.
maybe this is a PSA for why you shouldn't allow forest animals to become acclimated to humans, because then they will invade our cities.
Where do you think we are? That was a train, I think.
Is this supposed to be New York?
Everything underground.
Or maybe Trantor?
They don't like trains.
Does
either.
Trantor have a subway?
We're gonna be squashed! Buttons, say something! Boy, I sure am hungry. We gotta get out of here.
Trantor has a subway called the TTC, and it sucks and isn't as good as the one in Vancouver.
Jonesy put up in the park? Yeah, be kind to animals.
Trantor.
I don't see any people, Buttons. Let's make a run for it. Run for what? All we've been doing is run, run, run. And I haven't seen any way out of this crazy place. Well, we can't just sit here for goodness sake. We gotta keep looking for a trail back home. Well, what is it this time?
Vancouver doesn't have a subway, but it probably has drug tunnels
Rusty, there's no place.
to smuggle reasonably priced pharmaceuticals into Seattle. And I bet they're better than the Toronto subway.
Ready? Here's those stuffed animals for the toy department. Good. I've been looking all over for them. Hey, give me a hand with this load of kitchenware.
Oh no. They're gonna find the voodoo dolls of themselves.
That little bear looks like you.
Watch yourselves up there.
Lie real still. Maybe they'll think we're stuffed.
Now, is that any way to treat expensive toys, Barney? Man, this teddy bear looks almost real.
My, aren't you a cute little thing?
Look at this one, Gramps. How about those eyes?
You saved me a half a dozen of each of those, Barney.
He looks like George Jetson.
A big hit with some of my customers.
Poor old guy. He acts like he believes he's really Santa Claus. Alice, make room in the zoo.
Don't tell me you found the teddy bears.
Yep, just for that, I'll let you buy me coffee.
They're being put in the zoo. Well, at least they feed you in the zoo. Boy, am I hungry. Barney, would you
So this apparently was
darling
originally
I knew you.
a 30-minute TV movie called The Christmas Tree Train
adorable fox?
from 1983.
What a nifty toy. Can I hold that funny little fat one? I want to play with him.
Well, I'll let you hold one for a minute, but be very careful.
Barney, that's a real bear.
Holy cow, and a real fox! Hey, stop those wild animals!
Let's check the cafeteria.
I'm not finding a lot of information about the production.
Oh, boy.
It does. It looks very Hanna-Barbera to me.
Pardon me, but have you seen a little bear and a little fox in here?
No.
Just walk away without saying anything.
Gertrude, someone's taken our lunch.
Rusty? Yeah? Are we dreaming or are we back home? It's a tiny forest, but look at all the toys. Well, now that we've had supper, I better curl up here and... Hold it. Now don't you start hibernating. Buttons. Buttons. Oh, no.
Ooh, those are some sharp claws.
Go to Wonderland if you're through in there. Okay, Harry.
Wow.
Well, at least that gives us a little hope. Thanks for calling. The station master tried to stop them when they ran out of the Christmas tree train.
Surely somebody will find them and... Oh, dear.
There, Bridget.
If I wasn't on duty, I'd go down there and look for them.
Sirree, boss. I think this is the prettiest one we've done in years.
Gee, I'm kind of nervous. There's a whole lot of people counting on us to win first prize this year.
Well, good luck, boss. Shall I turn them on now?
Hit it, Harry.
So these are like classic department store window displays.
It's a great surprise when you open up your eyes and the dreams that you dream appear. It's snowing, winter time's here. Angels spend the night sprinkling little flakes of white all around just to bring good cheer.
I think this is an original song.
Winter time's here. We're safe from the storm. Here inside it's nice and warm. The fireplace is burning bright. We'll all dance around, 'cause there's snow upon the ground. A wonderful delight that happened overnight. The trees are bending low with the weight of fallen snow. It's a miracle that comes each year. It's snowing, winter time's here. It's snowing.
And it looks like Stacy's department store has come up with a real winner this year. We don't know who on earth made those incredibly lifelike animal toys, but... Rosie, George, look!
It's snowing.
It's the children.
Where are they? What is that place?
It's a store in the city.
Is it called Stacy's?
Say, I think I know a man who works
Instead of
there this
Macy's.
time of year.
Winter time's here.
Who? Ranger Jones? Oh, Jonesy! Well, my, it's been a long time. Yeah, what? The window? Really?
I bet those whiskers are fake.
They're real? Well, I thought they were different when they were delivered.
I knew they were fake whiskers.
Sure thing, Jonesy. Happy to help you out. Have a Merry Christmas.
Miracle that comes each year.
Oh, the Jiggle Snowman.
Buttons? Rusty? Oh, come on. I'm going to take you home. Oh, my goodness.
Is he a mall Santa or is he supposed to be the actual Santa?
It's a bit early for this trick, but this is a special delivery, huh? Now, don't be afraid. This is...
Don't be afraid of my lightning powers.
And up we go!
I think the child is just, there to react when it becomes evident that this is actually the real Santa.
I'm a little rusty after 12 months.
In 12 months, you'll be a big Rusty.
Not bad for a bear. On Donner, on Blitzen.
Jones,
Yeah, what
for us, but the Sandy Claus guy.
It's a real Chekhov's gun there, that kid. Set up his disbelief of Santa and then no payoff.
That's what I call a real friend.
Buttons.
Rusty! Abner! Wake up, Abner!
Huh? What's going on? Is it spring?
No! It's...
Merry Christmas! A little bit early! Ho, ho, ho!
I must be dreaming.
The Christmas tree train is coming. chug, chug, chug along the track. Hear the whistle
Do we really need a song about the train that carries trees?
telling everyone the Christmas tree train is here.
An Encore Enterprises production, Studio City, California. Okay. So it was not a Hanna-Barbera joint. But it probably hired a lot of the same animators. This was a time when like Hanna-Barbera was going downhill, so who knows. Boy. Yeah, the train was not as central as I thought it would be. Let me make sure I turn the output gain on the VCR capture back down, because that was a quiet tape. Fun. I am going to get another tape off the shelf, and we'll figure out something else Christmassy. So, I actually have, apparently one of these I didn't catalog under Christmas, but I have two tapes, both from Greystone Baptist Church in Durham, North Carolina. One is a Christmas musical presented by the Greystone Student Choir and Proclaim from December 2000. The other is A Celebration of Christmas, Living Christmas Tree 2000. Which of these sounds more interesting, I wonder? The musical or the living... What the hell is a living Christmas tree? Does everyone just, like, crowd around and pile their flesh into the shape of a tree? Both look very long, and both are rewound, thankfully. Should we do another roulette? Let's do... We'll commit to 20 minutes, and then we'll make a call from there. Give me a Christmas song. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Okay. Y'all really have a knack for picking Christmas songs that I don't know the words or the melodies to. But it's the first one I saw. How does it even start? Well, I can't look it up. Okay, it's going to be Christmas musical or Christmas tree. Grandma got run over by a reindeer while walking home from our house Christmas Eve. She told me that she don't believe in Santa, but a reindeer hit her with his Toyota Celica in the rain because he was drinking. He was drinking spiked eggnog. You shouldn't drink and drive, especially if you're a reindeer. But nevertheless, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. She's doing fine, but she broke a couple ribs. She's in the ER eating Jell-O through a straw now. And it's not the Christmas feast she had hoped to have. Okay, this is going to be a Christmas musical presented by the Greystone Student Choir and Proclaim. So, y'all ready for that? Did I clear this tape? Let's clear that tape. A Christmas musical presented by Greystone Student Choir. That is tape number 88. Yep. And we're just going to see where this goes. it's a copy.
I told her, I said, you know, some people wear Christmas sweaters, some people wear Christmas ties, some people wear peanuts, some people wear antlers.
Boy, the way that meant some people wear pendants.
It's a delight to welcome you. You have a bulletin that you see in the program, a Christmas evening with the student choir and a bunch of young people and Proclaim our ensemble. And we're looking forward to that. I want to welcome all of you who are our guests.
This looks very Baptist. I love it.
I want to,
Yeah. I heard some people wear penis.
there you go. Introduce our guest. Stand up. Introduce yourself. You're a preacher. You know how to talk.
Son-in-law, my granddaughter, and my wife, and my grandson, and my son.
We're getting a great angle.
Well, it's great to have them.
Three are from Virginia.
Of course, all of you may all know them, but I didn't before today. So I'm delighted to meet a fellow pastor. He's a pastor in Florida, and been down there with Chad's blowing by his church.
Oh, is this a reindeer driving a Toyota Celica?
Pretty close to Tallahassee.
Nice.
We want to
Thank you for the ghost.
pause for a moment of prayer, and then we're going to sing and get into this interesting, delightful, challenging program tonight. So let's bow together for a prayer.
Interesting, delightful, challenging.
For this wonderful season of the year. We thank you, Lord, for the fact that you have come into this world. Jesus, our Savior, our Lord, was born a man, and yet holy, totally God. What an amazing thing. We yet do not understand it. And Father, we pray your blessings as we worship tonight on all the young people, on the ensemble, on all the instruments. We pray, Father, that it'll be striking in the message and that everyone who's involved will be aware of your presence. And we thank you, Lord, for continuing to bless us at this church. We pray your continued anointing and blessing. Use this congregation as we reach out around the world. We thank you for your grace in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Would you take the hymnal to hymn number 89, or will you know it, just the first stanza, Come All You...
As a reminder, it's been a while since Donut Man. Golden VCR is a tolerant, multi-faith community. We do not mock other people's religious beliefs. But we do find humor in things that are humorous. I like the drum beat on Oh Come All You Faithful. Born the King of Angels, oh come let us adore him. Come let us adore him, oh come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing choirs of... Oh, okay. Adeste fideles, leti triumphantes, venite, venite in Bethlehem. Oh, you spoke too soon, Snow Fox. I don't think as a kid I could have dealt with the nerves of having to play, like perform in front of so many people solo. I guess it's a good experience for kids. It kind of gets you over that feeling. In gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, something mountain, pondering yonder star. Oh, oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading still proceed. Oh, right, it does that. It's really hard to sing Christmas carols because I mostly know the bass parts to all of them. And the melody goes out of my range quite often. It is an Epiphany song. Good morning, Joshy D. We are watching a Christmas musical presented by the Greystone Student Choir and Proclaim. We've mostly been watching low-budget repackagings of old Christmas cartoons that have very little to do with Christmas. But I figured we'd take a quick break and see what these tapes of Christmas events at a Baptist church in Durham had on them. Wait, did the ghost thing reject the Dracula prompt? Dracula is objectionable, but meth is okay? That's got to be a contrabass clarinet. It's pretty huge. This is presented by the Greystone Student Choir and Proclaim, which is that their ensemble? Is that a special choral group? Is that like a visiting musical act from outside the church? I love his helicopter pilot headset.
A lot of things that are in our own lives.
Yeah.
Christmas past, things that have happened in our own past. And so this evening, we've come to just sneak in at this fellowship and see what's going on. And as we rejoice in the Lord Jesus Christ this evening.
Both of those guys behind him look high.
With me. Let's start out by singing Joy of the World. How about that? Cindy, will you play for us?
The Lord is come, let earth receive her King. We are preparing, and heaven and nature sing. I don't remember any of these. That's the other thing. When I've like gone to church with my dad on Christmas, I'm the weirdo like trying to sing the bass parts to all the songs, but I don't remember half of them. And then I just sort of trail off.
I love to get together at this time of year. Let's talk about some of the things that are special about Christmas that we've made special memories. And
I love to invite 40 teenagers over to my house and speak to them with a microphone.
all right, come on now. Don't everybody talk at one time. Hello? Anybody? Okay, I will. I remember one time when I was a little girl and we went shopping in New York City at Christmas time. We went to one of the biggest department stores I had ever seen in my entire life. I bet there were 50 floors.
This is the woman who constantly reminds you that she goes to New York City to do shopping.
Sporting goods stuff, and they even had a doctor's office in there. Yeah, there were a lot of people coughing and sneezing, and there was this old cranky nurse yelling at everybody. But you know, the thing that I remember the most was this elevator and an old man and a young teenage girl.
Ooh, we get a skit? Yeah.
Mister, wake up. Now this is great. Hey!
Oh, sorry. Oh, believe me, man, you don't want to startle an old person like that. Old Bessie here will stop ticking, and you'll be the one having to carry me out of here.
Sorry.
What can I do for you? I should say that, come in here scaring people like that.
I don't know if it's a musical or if it's just a collection of skits where they sing Joy to the World in between them.
It's an elevator.
Elevator? Oh, so it is. When I get back to my deep thinking, sometimes I lose my bearings and all. Come on in, come in. Speed the plow, as I always say. What can I do for you, miss?
Well, I'm not sure.
Get out. You come in here giving me a near-death experience, and all for the sake of your whimsy. Come back when you're settled on a destination. I'm a busy man.
So he's the elevator attendant, I guess.
Do that. The doors are open. It's an elevator. Come on in. How can I be of service, ma'am?
Well, I'm not.
Hey? Huh? What?
I'm looking for something.
Something? What are you looking for exactly? Here we got it all here at Gacy's. It's our slogan. If you've got a case of crazy or searching around.
Wait, we just had Stacy's in the previous cartoon, and the church is choosing Gacy's as their Macy's parody. Gacy's as in John Wayne Gacy.
Well, I'm not. That is. What I'm looking for is Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas exactly. It's.
Something for Christmas? I think we've got it just what you need. As I've always said, a stitch in time. Christmas. Toys, 3rd floor, coming right up. Toys, 3rd floor, man.
Was it really the elevator attendant's job to
Yes, ma'am. How may we help you?
tell you where to go?
Toys are all you'll see. Well, I'm not sure if toys are the answer. I really just have a few questions about Christmas. Christmas is what we know best.
Oh yes, ask anything you like. Christmas is our specialty.
Well, it's not just Christmas. I'm having a hard time putting it into words. It's a Christmas thing.
Well, we know all about that.
They're going to learn about... at some point, they're going to learn about the true meaning of Christmas. Reminder, this is from a Baptist church in 2000. And they have it, but they're cool progressive Baptists. They have a drummer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've never like seen people singing whoa, 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 whoa less excitedly. As someone who, sang in a choir for a while, it's absolutely wild to me that they're all sitting down. Like, you cannot sing well when you're sitting down. Case in point, I've been sitting down this whole time, and I've been singing. And they're barely opening their mouths, except for that lady. That lady knows what's up. The one that looks like Princess Di. Did this happen, like, in the department store?
Well, I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it did.
I'm not sure, but thanks anyways. Can we just get anything? We have a sale of bras. The kids love them. No thanks.
She was not very appreciative of that, like, entire musical performance she just got from the salespeople.
Yes, miss. Did you just doing a little more deep thinking? Deep breathing over here. Can I get your bags for you, miss?
No thanks. No bags.
No bags? No bags? Now that's a peculiar sort. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. Could you not find what you were looking for, miss?
I don't got no bags. I forgot my line.
I hear they have a sale on frogs.
No, I'm not here for frogs.
You did say toys, miss.
No, I didn't.
I'm sure that you did.
No, I didn't. Look, all I wanted was a little help.
She had to go to the bathroom.
Turning things all around.
I have, miss?
Yes.
Well, that's a fine pig in a poke. If it's help you want, then it's help you'll get. 10th floor, and that'll be the end of it.
Fine.
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 Fine. 10th floor.
Fine.
The old man is the elevator attendant who for some reason speaks with a southern accent in New York City.
It was Doc's last group of appointments. And since it is, we're 24, and I'm sure we'd all like to get home. Let's make this short and sweet. Now, what is wrong with you people?
Oh, is this girl trying to do a New York accent? I like it.
One at a time. Alphabetical. Miss Albertson.
I was last minute shopping in my favorite store. When they ran out of parties and refused to hit floor.
Are the kids in the robes proclaim? Listen, she's sick. Don't be too hard on her.
I was up on the rooftop, stringing up some lights. Had a 1,000-watt neon Santa.
Don't you wear that hat. Take that hat off your head, boy. You wearing a hat in church?
Now my hair is fried.
That man is so bored.
All right, everyone else, spill it.
Everyone sneezed on me.
That was Christmas spirit. Sharon, hope you're all
Yeah, it is weird post-COVID that this is just an entire musical number about everyone sneezing on each other.
Excuse me, when we first came to church, we have this service tonight, so we're kind of on a tight schedule. Look, Toots, Sandy is on a tight schedule. Now, what's wrong with everybody? It started
choir.
She's reading her lines off the clipboard. She can't find her line. This is kind of depressing. Like,
I learned the wool gives the shepherd their bronchial distress. And the king keeps his NyQuil in that little gold chest. Hey!
like the thing about white church is that no one looks happy to be there.
Alright, that's everybody.
No, wait, you gotta hear me, I'm desperate. Grains and blood pressure and sword. My general state of health is in decline. I've got hives and shakes and tummy aches. And ailments by the score.
That girl in the back. Those two sisters in the back are staring blankly at this man. Also, they're in a church now in the story, or was she breaking the fourth wall? Okay. I've made a poll. I said we'd check it out for 20 minutes. I made a poll. Do you want to see a little bit more of this to see where it goes? It's looking like a no. That's a shame. Oh, not more of this. Okay, yeah.
Did you find your help?
No, wrong sort of help, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the glimpse into a random Baptist church in the year 2000. If every song had been the length of their Joy to the World rendition, I would have been in with it. Sometimes there's just nothing meme worthy. That's okay. We're just here for the video. Okay, so we got now from the same church, we can see what their living Christmas tree is about. Or we can watch Christmas Comes But Once a Year, more cartoons from the 30s and 40s, which is older than what we saw previously. So here's the thing, though. If we watch something and we feel like sticking with it, and we don't finish it, well, I keep it around and we can go back to it. This, we're probably not going to go back to. So it gets to leave my shelf forever after 20 minutes. So we could, just take a little peek, at the Christmas tree, the living Christmas tree. And then we could be done with it. It could either be, listen, let's either watch this in its entirety or take a peek. And we're going to do, we're going to watch this either way. Give me another Christmas song. What's your favorite Christmas carol? Or Christmas song of any kind? Feliz Navidad. I think Steven said he moved Starfield to tomorrow. I don't know any of these songs. Let's just do a poll. Wait, if I do a poll, the answer is going to be cartoons. So let's just do cartoons. Oh, Holy Night, all 18 verses. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Me toca las tapes y creo que es el cartoon. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, we got it. We did it. Yeah, I should have been standing. This is... Ooh. Christmas comes but once a year. Let's pull it up. Yeah, it's very hard to form coherent sentences in a language that you only learned at a high school level and have not spoken in 20 years. Christmas. We're really working through these Christmas tapes. Christmas comes but once a year. Star Classics. This has 4 cartoons on it. Christmas comes but once a year, Toys Will Be Toys, A Day at the Zoo, and Jerky Turkey. Produced in the 1930s to 1940s, approximately 30 minutes. Packaged in 1988 by Star Classics Incorporated. No labeling of any kind on the tape. Toys will be toys! Alright, let's check this one out. I mean, it could be. Some of these cartoon compilation tapes we watched, I think the one with the balloon thing, which when I looked it up, that balloon thing was from like 1936 or something. It was 2-strip Technicolor, I think. But yeah, that tape, the names of the cartoons on the tape did not match what we actually saw. Okay, let's make sure we're fully rewound. And we'll close it out perhaps with more Christmas cartoons. Okay, we just got a little bit of rewinding to do here. And we are ready to go. Christmas comes but once a year. Ooh, a Fleischer cartoon. Copyright 1936. I'll turn it down slightly. More awful tape transfers. Ooh, look at that Fleischer technique. Look at those plates, that parallax. Is this another orphan? Oh, I can already tell that there's going to be racial stereotypes in these orphan children. It said Dave Fleischer, I think. Yeah, don't hold your breath, Brad. I can't believe Max Fleischer had a brother named Dave that produced this cartoon. There's always a brother named Dave. Yeah, you can tell this is another one that was like transferred to 16mm film several times and then transferred to VHS several times. What is this shoddy craftsmanship? You killed him! I do love the animation on the deflating teddy bear.
Christmas gone, but what's a year? Now it's here, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Ta-ra-la-la-la-la. There is a Santa Claus. Christmas gone, but what's a year? Now it's here, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Ra-la-la-la-la. Oh! What's the matter in here, I wonder?
We may be spared if the tracking continues to be this bad.
Looks like a pretty gloomy Christmas for those poor kids. What can I do? Let me think. Huh? Ah! Oh, no. Hooray! I've got it!
Oh, I can imagine this might be bad for the bitrate, yeah. It seems like it might be improving now. It was just a challenging section of videotape. Is he just stealing all their kitchenware? What's going on? See ya, Bella. Thank you again for supplying all these Christmas tapes. Without you, it would have been just 2 hours of Baptist church musical. Everyone thank Bella for that. Oh, he's turning all the necessary things that they need to live into toys that are better constructed than what they have. I can't eat soup anymore, but I got a cool airplane. Thanks, Professor Grampy. This man is a lunatic. Are they cowering in fear of the strange man who's just broken into their orphanage? Also, are there no, like, staff at this orphanage? In the 30s, was an orphanage just a house where you put toddlers to run their own household collectively? Lord of the Flies style? This man is definitely on some, like, 1930s amphetamines. The mayor just shows up and gives his 2 sacks of cash directly to the kids. Ah, yes, giant industrial-sized box of cotton. Yes, children, please play with the electrified contraptions made by the deranged man.
They'll never recognize this stairway.
This is a cartoon from from 1936. So it would have originally looked a lot better than this on film in theaters. And then it's been transferred to hell and back onto VHS. So this is like faithfully the quality that's coming out of my VCR right now. Ooh, more Fleischer magic. Holiday greetings. We did it. Oh. Okay, a Seymour Knightle thing. Oh, toys will be toys. Thank you, Brad, for this anarchist Santa Claus.
All is well, day is done. Come, ye toys, have your fun.
It is the original Toy Story, huh? That poor clown. Is that supposed to be a recognizable person? Oh, we got our racism. It's gonna be an ope from me, dog. Oh, it's Popeye. Popeye was a Fleischer property, right? Or what even? No. Somebody else made this. They're all wooden mannequins for some reason. I love it when it puts VHS tapes into anachronistic scenes.
You beautiful doll. Remember that song? Well, why not join me in singing it? Just follow the bounty.
Oh, another... It's another sing-along. I've never heard this song before in my life. Oh, wait. Sorry, I grabbed the OBS projector window that I'm using to... Let me fix that. There we go. You beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. You ever leave me, how my heart will ache. Want to hug you, but I fear you'd break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. This has nothing to do with Christmas. It's a good life hack. You're too kind, thank you. You beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. Want to hug you, but I fear you'd break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. I don't feel like that one really became a standard. Good Ghost, thank you. I gotta do something. Sometimes the tapes stand on their own, and sometimes I feel like I gotta, like, do something to distract from them. 1620 and 7/8, Landing of the Pilgrims. The Mayflower. Wait, did that say Henry Kissinger? Sorry. Yeah, no. Okay. Kaiser? Henry J. Kaiser, okay. I was gonna say Kissinger is not a figure from the 30s. Ye Navy Gun Group. Oh. Ye Democrats and ye Republicans. What is happening? This is... I don't think this is a day at the zoo. I think this might be Jerky Turkey. Oh, this is legitimately in the public domain. Awesome. Ooh, we got Southern stereotypes. I feel like this could be turned down a bit. Fun fact. The ye, like ye old shop or whatever, that's actually the word the black market. Like, it was originally a thorn, I think, or an eth. I think a thorn, which is an Old English Germanic character that represented the TH sound. Yeah. But then when the printing press was invented and they were like importing printing presses from the mainland of Europe, they didn't have that thorn character. And also the Normans weren't a fan of it when they took over England, so they kind of phased it out. But where they were, continuing to use the word thorn, but they couldn't print it because they didn't have the character for it, they just used a Y instead. And so that's how we get ye old shop instead of the old shop. Yep. Fun fact. I love how the turkey suddenly grew human feet. Thank you for asking, Padawan Becca. I Disney VHS would not be something I would be able to play, so you should hold on to that for your own viewing pleasure. Eat it, Joe's. I remember that being a cartoon meme that I never really understood. Yeah, Baby Shakespeare was distributed by Disney Home Entertainment. Oh, here we got it. We got more racism. Thanks for asking. Oh no. That was pretty egregious. Oh, the classic Wile E. Coyote bit.
Some funny joke. Hey, Juliet.
Wile E. Coyote first appeared in 1949, so I guess this gag probably predates it, unless Turkey Town was earlier, or was later.
I said, Junior, you ain't never gonna catch me for no Thanksgiving.
I love you, Bazooka.
Why don't we eat at Joe's? You're all right. We'll eat at Joe's.
I want to eat at Joe's. I want some chops, man. Oh, the bear ate them. Oh my god, that ghost is armed. Ah, 3 down, 1 to go. Oh boy, is this Merry Melodies? A Day at the Zoo.
Here we are.
Thank you for the ghost, by the way. Okay, how long until casual racism?
Here we find the wolf in his natural setting. Next, a pack of camels. A North American greyhound.
Right back where I started from.
$2 and 5 cents. And here, 2 friendly elves. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
No zoo would be complete.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this. It was just so washed out that I didn't recognize it at first. This one's got some very good puns. Like the 2 elks. The 2 bills. $2. Love how the bars are wider, spaced farther apart than the animals.
Hey, sister! Can't you read?
Mother Nature's own weatherman. The little groundhog and his shadow.
I think I saw this on a tape from my childhood home
We find...
that I watched a while back.
Hey, hey, don't annoy them.
And the quality was much better than this.
Can't you read that sign? You'd better take my advice and leave him alone.
Also not at all Christmas related.
You're a bad boy. The skunk cage is always a center of interest. Well, we're lucky. It's feeding time for the giraffe. Listen now, fella. This is the second time I've had to speak to you. Leave that line alone. I'm warning you.
I'm a bad boy.
I'm a bad little boy.
Only a white rabbit. Of course, you all know how fast they multiply.
Ah, get it. Get it.
Now, over here in the birdhouse, we find the wise old owl.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Ooh.
An interesting bird is the South African talking parrot. Polly want a cracker? I said, Polly want a cracker?
Nah, give me a short beer.
Another interesting bird is the Alcatraz jailbird. I didn't do it, I tell you. Okay, I was framed, see? Yeah, I'm innocent. I want to see the DA. They can't do this to me, see? They can't hang this on me. I didn't do it, I tell you. I didn't do it, I tell you.
Oh, he did so do it. I saw him with my very own eyes. So there.
Yeah, this is a classic.
Over here.
It's not Christmassy in the slightest, but it's a classic.
Well, you do have something to crow about. Look out, look out. Well, a jackpot. For the last time, you'd better stop annoying that line if you know what's good for you.
I see. Yeah, this is produced in 1938 and released in March 1939.
Is an elephant just in from
Oh, that's right. That the bad boy umbrella guy is an early version of Elmer Fudd.
We'll send it up right away. You know, those guys have had my trunk for a week.
This tape was produced in 1988.
These are some things we had left over from that last New Year's party. Pacing back and forth in their cage, we find two restless panthers. Bread and butter, 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 bread and butter. Well, here we have J. Wellington Buttonhook. Mr. Buttonhook used to thrill thousands at the circus by putting his head in a lion's mouth.
Seeing pink elephants is a euphemism for like being so out of it from alcohol withdrawal that you have delirium tremens and you're hallucinating.
Hey, Bud, hey, just a minute, Bud. Tell me.
Wild? Well, I'll tell you. They called
Or if you're just very, very drunk.
Well, I guess that little fella finally took my advice and went home.
I'm a bad boy.
Put submissive man in lion mouth. Safe place for submissive man. Wow. At least we ended on a banger. There was not much casual racism in the Zoo tape. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. That was something. That was something indeed. Well, now, let's see. This is tape number 25. Living Christmas Tree. Are we just going to save Living Christmas Tree for next Christmas? Is that what you really want? I suppose we'll have more Christmas stuff before too long. And we'll probably just sit on it for a year. Yeah, Christmas is a pretty ever-present theme. Okay, well, we still have Santa and the Three Bears, but we have watched that previously on stream. Otherwise, I think, with the exception of the Living Christmas Tree, we've gotten through our Christmas backlog. By which I mean we've watched all the tapes that Bella Bunny sent in that were Christmas related, that we were legally able to watch. Oh wait, did we not watch Rudolph? Oh, we didn't watch... Yeah, oh, that's right, because it wasn't part of the original poll. We didn't watch Rudolph. Santa's Surprise was on the Three Bears tape that we watched before. That's the one with a lot of casual racism. Yeah, Santa's Surprise is the one where it's like a multi-ethnic gang of children that go to Santa's house and like do the stereotypical racist things that are associated with their popular views of their culture. Like the Chinese boy presses Santa's shirts. It's a little... Oh yeah, they really tear the Dutch to shreds. We don't need to watch that one again. Somewhere in Dreamland and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm trying to think here. Trying to think. There's 71 viewers here. Okay, 71 viewers. Do you want to see another couple of Christmas cartoons? Or do you want to get on with your day? Okay. Wait a minute, though. We're gonna do one more. Oh, is it the penguin again? It's the... Oh my god, Santa Penguin. Saxophone tuxedo penguin has a new friend. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll be right back with another tape. Okay. We got time for one more tape. It's either going to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or A Celebration of Christmas from the Greystone Baptist Church, Living Christmas Tree 2000. One more time. Somebody give me a Christmas song. Silent Night. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, Gruftengrau, Luftenblach, Schleifbandöben, Schnedelfrau, Graf den Grügen Schliedergrau, Schlaf den Deulichken Krug, Schlaf den Grugichten Krug. Oh, what do you know? It's gonna be Rudolph. It's gonna be Rudolph. But we are going to skip over Santa's Surprise because we've already seen it, and that'll help us wrap up earlier. And we don't need to see the casual racism more than once. I hope no one in the chat actually speaks German. Hello, Julia Weitz. How are you? Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It is rewound. Let's do it. Activate. Geschafft. The only German word I know is geschafft, which I think means like fantastic. And I learned it from the Black Eyed Peas experience. Yeah, I think the first couple of lines were okay. It's
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
Ooh.
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
But do you recall?
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, oh, it's a Chaz Shetler. Charles Shetler. And Max Fleischer, not his brother Dave this time.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the hills the reindeer were playing, enjoying the spills of skating and coasting and climbing the willows and hopscotch and leapfrog, protected by pillows.
Ooh, these are some very competently animated reindeer. How adorable. Ah, Rudolph, what an asshole. Everybody hates you, Rudolph.
Poor Rudolph. Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, Rudolph's was red, very large, and quite shiny.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the the voice track. Poor Rudolph. You're slightly different. We all hate you for that.
Your mama's calling you.
Come, Rudolph. Tonight you hang up your stocking.
It's a reindeer sleeping in a bed. Ain't that precious?
His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet, twice as big and twice as bright.
While way up north on this dark, foggy night, awaiting the time for his Christmas Eve flight, good old...
The mother is just like a random BoJack Horseman character.
This fog will be hard to get through. Quick, it is in a hurry. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
It's a Christmas emergency. A woman somewhere needs to be killed by a lightning bolt. Oh. Required director treatment. Oh my god, are they snarled in the tree like World War II paratroopers? This is great animation and storyboarding and composition. Oh god. A B2. Well, the reindeer nose wasn't quite bulbous and veiny, even though that's what I asked for. I wanted to see what it would do with a man.
Dark and weird when Santa arrived at the home of the deer. But all this took time until Santa would bloom, while slowly he moved toward the next reindeer's room. The lamp wasn't burning.
So is this a world populated entirely by reindeer?
Red nose at the head of the bed.
Is Santa the only
Greatest idea in all history.
fleshy human creature in this world?
So Rudolph is told of the dark, the rain, the fog, and the blackness. I need you tonight to lead all my deer on the rest of our flight.
Dear Mommy and Daddy.
Santa, faceless black mage Santa.
That's me.
Thank you, Missing No.
Hi, Rudolph. It's very dark here.
Another faceless void black mage. Oh God. I think that's what Pyramid Head looks like.
Wonderful light, old Santa blew.
Thank you for the cheer, Maya. Bunnyville. Okay, so it's a segregated world where the different animals live in different towns. Got it. Is this the point in the stream where my stuff stops working? Let me try submitting that ghost on your behalf, Brad. Well, enjoy your 200 extra golden VCR fun points. Let me see if this will work when I submit it, and if not, I will do a little debugging now.
Well, now they do anything only to please you. Rudolph, my boy, they'll envy you now.
Ooh.
But no greater honor can come to a deer than riding with Santa. That is my sleigh. The number one job on the number one day. I hope you continue to keep us.
Oh yeah.
I hereby appoint you Commander-in-Chief.
Commander-in-Chief of the Reindeer Fleet?
And Rudolph just blushed.
This is wild. It's very hard to follow with the dialogue being so quiet.
Was as red as his nose.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you
Okay, connect failed, unknown error while connecting to upstream. No live upstreams while connecting to upstream. Are my things just crashing? It's a shame my log is so bad. Let's see, is this the same Santa surprise that we saw earlier? Probably.
Every once a year when Christmas comes,
Oh, yeah.
I sled with dolls and drums, and I'm on my way with happiness for little girls and boys.
Oh, we can't quite keep the tracking at 2x speed.
Wrapped up in fancy toys.
Okay, no, we don't need to watch this. Let's just skip ahead slightly, shall we? Are y'all getting any time off for the holidays? Time off of work or school? I hope so. This is the last Golden VCR stream of the year, and then we're going up to Wisconsin in a few days. So it feels good to have a little time off. Ooh. Santa directing a choir of caribou with Christmas decorated antlers. Ignore request I made for a ghost. Nice try, Brandon. Nice try. I don't think that worked. But you're welcome to... Oh, nope, we're still... Okay, yep. That's the Dutch boy and the laundry scene. Whatever you can do to break this, I'm eager to have you try. I'll give you some more free points if you need them.
A Christmas present for me?
Okay. I think we're at the end of this. The end. Wow, wasn't that a great cartoon, a great culturally sensitive cartoon. Very progressive for the 30s. Now our final cartoon of the year, Somewhere in Dreamland. Oh, it's another one directed by Dave Fleischer. Max Fleischer's brother, Dave. Boy, another awful quality transfer. Impoverished children are a staple of Christmas. Why is there just scrap wood and firewood hanging around in the street?
Aha!
Where are they? I wonder where those children went.
Poor little children. I know where they live. Let's go tell.
Let's all leave our shops unattended.
Give me a kiss. Me too. Supper's ready.
I like how, I guess just because of the slight VHS theme in the prompt, it turned those into 80s kids. Wait, sorry, are they eating the wood they collected? Or are they just eating stale bread?
I'm still hungry, Mom. Oh, that's all right. I want only food. Good night.
the saddest music too. Are these actual children singing? I can't tell. It kind of sounds like it. Oh God. Yeah, thank you for asking for fun. To get a ghost with bits, you just cheer 200 bits and include ghost of whatever in your message. Man, Fleischer Studios were on it with this like parallax, multiple glass plates thing. Sometimes while watching an old cartoon, I remember that like all of these were hand-drawn and hand-inked on cells, frame by frame, and then it was all of these glass plates were painted backgrounds, were put into a big rig with a camera in front of it, and they shot it one frame at a time. Oh no. That was slightly Kirby-ish. Oh. Hispantan, Middle Eastern, Caucasian, Blackle, South Asian. That's a really clear... Whatever prompt you give it, it adds stuff to it to either better describe the image or make sure that it's like not like culturally biased and like has enough that it's like representative. And it feels a little ham-fisted sometimes, and there's no clearer evidence of that than when it like leaks that prompt information just into the image. It somehow makes it less culturally sensitive to just like be like, this is what a Hispantan person looks like. Yeah. They tried so hard it ended up back where it started. Okay, these are like models. These are like actual miniature sets, I think, that they're panning across and then compositing the cartoon into. They did some of that in the one, the orphanage one with the crazy man sneaking in and making them toys. It's really neat to see in the 30s. Yeah. It's amazing how bad the quality is. And not purely just because it's on VHS, like because it's been transferred so many times between so many different formats in destructive analog processes. Copyright 1946. Okay. Well, folks. Well, indeed. What do you think? What do you say? Are you in the spirit? Is the holiday cheer flowing through your veins now? I hope we've been able to instill some Christmas joy into each and every one of you. And if we had tapes about other winter holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, I would love to watch them. We just happen to be limited to what's in thrift stores. Yeah, that was not at all what I expected. I was thinking ahead of time, like, this is going to be a very, like, one-note stream with just all of these tapes from the same place that are old cartoons. And there was quite a lot of variety, I feel like. We met the Cossack King and his robot horse. We saw, like, how badly a television special could be butchered to fit onto a VHS tape. Yeah, we went to church briefly and got that experience. If you haven't been to white church in a long time, or if white church has never been part of your faith experience, you got a little taste of what it's like to sit through something where you're not having fun watching it and no one is having fun performing it. Oh boy. Tripping on candy. We got some really good ghost alerts too. Thank you for all that and the gift subs and everything. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, I guess real quick, while we wind down, I can see if we got any video games in 1996 for Christmas. Holiday cheer. So much crazy holiday cheer.
6-8.
This is yours, Brent. I really hated my voice so much. When I heard a recording of myself, I cringed and hated it. And then I finally hit puberty at like 23.
Honeydew country gold cheese bread. Whizzer! I got whizzer. What is it? An envelope. The opera?
I mean, yeah, I think that's a universal experience. But it was particularly seared into my consciousness and made me feel very bad about myself.
Gummy sweet tart. Oh, look at its Alex. It's gonna be like, this one's gonna be called the Alex. Zoom out, Dad. An hour of Alex. Ooh, yummy Kit Kat.
There ain't gonna be no N64 games. Well, there aren't gonna be any N64 games because this is 1996. Well, wait, the N64 came out in 96, right?
Yeah, I got tickets. Mine is on the
Yeah.
left quadrant.
There may be an N64 in here, but we're not going to sit here and watch the whole thing. Thank you all so much for joining. I did prepare an outro, so we can play that as we exit. And thanks again for being here. I'll update the Twitch schedule and try to clear out the Discord events for now. As I said, this is the last Golden VCR stream of 2023 or whatever year this is. We will be back in January. I'll announce a date for that based on our travel plans, and see you then. I guess as the year winds to a close, I hope you all have a good holiday season, a good break, a good time with your family, whatever that means to you. If it means something less than happy. I hope you take care of yourselves. And thank you so much, again, for being with us for the Golden VCR streams and for watching the Golden VCR VODs these past couple of months, I guess. It's been a really fun thing to get into and to just do for fun and have a little project. And it means so much to me that you're all here to share it with me. So, until next year, happy holidays, happy New Year, and I'll see you in January. We did it. Thanks, everyone. See you around.